Thanks for checking in to WeatherBug here on this Tuesday. Meteorologist Todd Nelson with a look at your national coast-to-coast forecast and looking at the severe threat today to be elevated just a little bit from about the Ohio Valley into the eastern Great Lakes region along a cool front, which is really dropping temperatures, and it will be much cooler in the eastern third of the nation, or eastern two-thirds of the nation here, taking you through the end of the week, and still pretty wet to the west coast. Before we get into that, though, here's a look at the remnants of Hannah, which is just east of the Yucatan Peninsula. The National Hurricane Center not issuing any more advisories. Again, that storm system kind of fizzling out. But our front is pushing eastward. Here we are by Thursday morning. You can see it well offshore. But in the meantime, showers and storms will be adding up just a little bit more so down through the lower Mississippi Valley and then through the coastal communities of northwestern California, Oregon, and Washington, and the higher elevations. We will see some decent moisture there. Then also through the coastal communities of British Columbia and also Vancouver Island. Two pieces of energy. One, the remnants of Ana, which affected the Hawaiian Islands from a couple of weekends ago, and a trough of low pressure swinging on in. Now, we are looking at this trough over the Midwest right now, really starting to dump that cooler air in. So it will be a much colder end of the week in the Great Lakes, the Midwest, and the Northeast. Also seeing some chillier air down in the Southeast, but definitely a cold Halloween coming up. And then we do warm up a little bit into early portions of next week, and ahead of another trough starting to develop into the early portions of our November. But out ahead of this front today, along the eastern seaboard, we'll be 10 to almost 15 degrees above average, and then Minneapolis and Seattle 5 to nearly 10 degrees below average as we're starting to see some of the cooler air work in there. Temperatures, though, with sunshine from Atlanta to New York, 70s and 80s. And again, that'll be out ahead of that front, which could kick out a strong to severe thunderstorm potential from about Kentucky to eastern Great Lakes.